Well, hello there, my fellow gamers. If you don't know who I am because you are new to my channel, well, I like to call myself OverKnight Gamer. And this just so happens to be my very first review. I know this game is a bit old, but I put it off for a long time because I didn't even want to play the game. I didn't like the two other games Techland made. Frankly, Dead Island sucked big donkey nuts. But I was pleasantly surprised by Dying Light. So, let's get into the review, and hopefully I do okay with it. To start off, we'll go with the storyline. You play as the protagonist, Kyle Crane. He is a GRE operative who is dropped into the quarantine city of Haran to look for a guy named Kadir. He just so happens to have a file to the cure for the virus outbreak that turns people into zombies. But while getting dropped, he finds a group of stragglers, or so he thought. They attacked him, so he discharged a firearm on them just to attract all the zombies. In that struggle, he gets bit. He is rescued by a group called the Runners and learns of a virus suppressor called Antizin. From there, you meet an eclectic group of characters, and the story unfolds. I won't get any further into the story because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but we'll move on. Gameplay. It's simple, yet very satisfying. At first, your weapons, and you will seem very fucking weak. It will take a lot of hits to kill one goddamn zombie. But as you level up, you get to pick out of 3 skill trees, depending on your playstyle. You level them up individually. Power, meaning damage done or weapon skills. Agility is how you traverse the world. And Survivor is for how long you can fight and stay alive. Now there is a 4th skill tree you unlock when you reach top level with one of your other skill trees. I don't want to spoil that for you, but as far as actual gameplay goes, it is in first person with a focus on crafted melee weapons. There are guns, but the more noise you make, the more zombies rush you. And goddamn, they're fucking dumb, but when you get surrounded, you will die. So guns are not recommended, but the option is there. It also has parkour.
Hardcore parkour!
Wait, but OverKnight Gamer, parkour is retarded! Well, yes, my fellow virtual warriors, it is. But let me tell you, it's a refreshing take on a zombie game that fits well within this universe. It was actually a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. So much so that it made me forget about the fact that there is no fast travel option at all. You have to run from point A to point B every time. But the coolest thing about this game has got to be the crafting element. You can attach fire to an axe or an electric shock to a machete, even poison on many different weapons. There is co-op multiplayer where you and up to 4 friends can play through the entire campaign together, and an option to be the zombie. A player actually takes the role of a super-powered zombie and tries to kill everyone when the players are trying to take out the volatiles, which are basically super infected zombies that are stationary, that just kind of sit there, and they're just points on the map you have to get to and kill those things before the zombie kills you. Although if it's one-on-one, the zombie just slaughters the player, and it's really one-sided. However, 4 vs 1 is pretty challenging and fun. But the gameplay takes a drastic turn when nighttime falls. Super powered, fast zombies with super sight. But in turn you get 2 times the XP all night. It's kind of a risk-reward system that I find very unsettling and magnificent all in the same. What I liked about the game most was the side missions are far better than the main story. Not to say the story isn't good, I just had way more fun exploring what all these other characters had going on. And surprisingly, the parkour is a great way to travel in an open world setting. Once you get a good route going, you're almost unstoppable wherever you go in the city. What I hated, I only have one gripe I really had, and that was the draw distance from the character and the high-res graphics. If you look closely, you can see the shadows pop in and out, and objects like rocks, trash, and various things just kind of pop in. And you don't really notice it during normal gameplay, but it's annoying nonetheless. And the draw distance isn't very far. You'd think it would be a little further, but you can be in a room and see various objects on the wall or on the counter pop up in front of you as you walk towards it. So, let's head over to a ratings board and number this bitch for you guys. I give Dying Light a 7 out of 10. Now, the reason it's not higher is the lack of replayability. Once you have done everything, there's no real reason to play again. There is DLC, but I don't have the DLC, I just have the base game. Anyways, going on from that, I hope I did an okay job on this review, and I hope you find it very helpful. Maybe even you could pick up the game, I don't know. I thought it was fun. It surprised me a lot. So, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. It would also be very awesome of you to share this on your favorite social media platforms, as it helps me create better free content for you to enjoy. Also, don't forget, I have a Facebook and an Instagram, and I will link everything up in the description down below. Don't forget to leave a comment as well and tell me what you think and what you think I should play or do next. All the haters and all the criticism welcome. So just tell me how fucking dumb I am, alright? As always, I'm OverKnight Gamer, and I'm not afraid of the dark.